Hey, what's up, guys? If you don't know, man, I'm Joe De Niro. I came here to talk about my mentor, man, Mike Barron. He's been solid in my life, man. He's taught me so much. I am where I am today because of him. Little about myself, man. I come from poverty. I'm state raised. I was raised by the prison system from juvenile on to adult. I came out and I went right into the blue collar lifestyle, doing construction, working my ass off, trying to feed my family, because that's the only thing, I thought was available for me, you know what I mean? After following Mike Barron online for a little while, and just my curiosity got the best of me, and so I tapped on that ad one day, and tapped in. I had to go out and seek that information, that I needed to go to the next level and change my situation. I had to go out and get the right information. So just like everybody else that's here, like I came in the same way, man, tapping on that ad and just going for it. The difference is that I jumped off that cliff and I put in the work, and I'm here now. It's not all roses, man. You know what I mean? It takes hard work to get here. We always tell everybody this ain't no overnight like get rich scheme. But if you're willing to come and put in the work, then the jewels and the gems of life, they're waiting for you, man. It's just all about you trusting in yourself and believing in yourself and being willing to go where nobody else is willing to go to get what you want out of life. One thing that always stuck with me throughout this process, the river of life story that Mike talks about, man. The whole moral of that story is you need to get the right tools to do the job that you need to do to get where you want to go. And it's not gonna get you there by just, thinking about it, talking about it. You got to start putting that talk and those thoughts into action, man. You got to get up and you got to go for it. Now, in the beginning, I came here and I busted my ass and I fucking learned everything I could, and I kept learning, and shit wasn't happening for me at first, and I didn't understand why. The reason is I was trying to do things like in my own way. Once I started duplicating and doing things exactly the way I was taught, that's when I started winning, man. So everything in this industry is about duplication. It's already been figured out. We already know what works. We already know what don't work. You know what I'm saying? So you come in, the people that don't really do all that great are the people that come in and they want to switch it up and try to do it their own way. They have their own thought of how the shit should work. But that's not the way it works, man. That's not going to get you to the goal. These guys have already made the mistakes to get to where you want to be. And so the only way you're going to do the same is by duplicating what you're taught and then putting what you're taught to use and putting it to work. But that's not gonna come easy. It's up to you, man. You gotta dig deep. You gotta make a committed decision for yourself and figure out what you want out of life. What is your purpose? And then you gotta go for that, man. Once things did changing around for me, and I started duplicating what Mike was teaching me, everything changed, man. Then I started cracking, 186 bands in the first month. I went from fucking nothing to overnight, like success. 186 bands in 1 month. Changed my life forever. And that's all because of Mike Barron. I trusted the process. I put in the work. And now we here, baby. Let's go. We'll see you at the top.